Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and I'm having a wander around Old Paphos today, starting at the viewpoint by Caffe Nero. There's the girl without the sparrows, and a nice view of the seafront and harbour area. And there's Caffe Nero itself. I'm not sure where I'm going to wander. I've done the market and the front of Old Paphos already, so I'll avoid them, but it's nothing personal. And we'll head towards the artisan coffee shop on the other side of the road to Caffe Nero. Cross over here. Make sure I don't get run over. Well, we appear to be doing some renovation work on one of the buildings here. Wonder what that's going to be. Ambush painters, the people who are doing the renovation work. There's a chemist here, from what I remember somewhere. Always good to know where your chemists are. And we'll turn right here. So that'll take us up Macarius. I suppose you can call it an avenue, but it's the walkway that takes you all the way up to Kennedy Square. I remember when these trees here were all tiny saplings. It wasn't that long ago. Now they provide some much needed shade. It's Saturday at about 10:30 in the morning on July the 5th, 2025. Nice fresh content for you. There's a burger bar. I'll have to come down here and film this at night because it looks a lot more interesting. Should I go up to Kennedy Square? I think I'll save that for another film. Bulls and buns, eh? We'll go up here. I'm going to do a little zigzag, I think, up these roads. Looks like they're doing some renovation work here too. Now on our right, there's a nice mural that's been integrated into the cafe here. I'll just show you a bit of it. And when this mural was painted, this area here was just a scruffy little 2 parking space car park, from what I remember. It's amazingly, some people still say they prefer the old town as it was. I'll go down this way now. Noi noi. I love that mural. And inside there, are they renovating that, or is it just a door that's gone funny? You can't even see it anyway. But lots of these buildings still have workshops in them. Now this building up here has just recently been renovated, and I believe it's a nice restaurant now. And you've also got a cinematography piece. Oh yeah, there's a restaurant food there. Better not wander in, might object. That's when the king first meets Abu the Fusna. If the king had kept it in his pants, she'd still be alive. There's a nice bar there though. Right, we're going to cross the road here, just so I can show off this lovely mural to Chernobyl cocktail bar. Fantastic. Heartily applaud all that sort of stuff, because these murals don't last forever. Sometimes they get painted on, because there used to be one below that one. Sometimes they just fade away. Because this one here has been here for about 8 or 9 years now, and it's still looking relatively good nick. I think it's because the wall it's painted on saves it from a lot of the sun. So obviously work going on here still, on the left. I've got to try and cross over when I can without getting squashed. Going now, I think. Ooh, yes. Right, now we'll come to where Aphrodite's Children is, or was. It was a very popular mural. It's now being turned into a, well, the building has been turned into a boutique hotel, but you can still see the mural for the time being. So I'll pop my head in. But the mural itself is seen better days now. They don't last forever. But it was lovely while it was here. Right, down here on our right, that leads, well, one of the ways to get to Ibrahim's Khan and back to the market. But we're going to go up here briefly. Show you that. This is a bar at night. There's also a barber's in there somewhere. There you go, beer room. And the night is a very nice alleyway. You've got lots of people here having fun. This alley has changed quite considerably over the last few years and is still in the process of changing. Chimneys. Oh, they make those snacks that our daughter likes. And there's craft places here, and you can't see much from this side, but at night time they look a lot nicer. And on the other side where I'm about to walk, they have lots of seating areas too. Craft bars. Right, so down there leads to the alley we just walked up. There's a fish market. Oh, that restaurant there is a Greek restaurant as opposed to a Cypriot restaurant. And it's very popular at night too. Basically, Old Town is very popular at night. Let's let this car go past. And up there, that yellow building, the left-hand side of it, though not open at the moment, is Pumpkin House. So does that mean she's down at the harbour? Might need to have to pay that a visit. But we're going to go left down here, which will take us past the bus station and back into the main part of Old Town. And you can see the other side of that alleyway with more seating appears here later in the day. So lots of nice shade to accommodate you as well. Now up here on the right, there used to be a place that had lovely big old doors, and my only pang about the Old Town renovations is, rather understandably, they've replaced those doors. I mean, they were a bit long in the tooth, and the ones they got now do look pretty magnificent. You can see them over there. But those old doors must have told many a story. But you can see though that behind them is a workshop. And the workshops in Old Town haven't gone anywhere. They're just behind doors and stuff like that. And if you go for a walk mid-morning away from the road areas, past all the closed doors, you'll often hear them beaving away inside. Now if I went left here, it would take me down to that nice mural of Chernobyl again. But I'm going to go this way, I think. I'm making it up as I go along now, basically, the route. Because I was going to show you the pots and pans up there. There's a nice hardware shop. But it occurred to me that between here and there is not a lot to see. And it's more interesting this way. Especially Stephanie Rose. And they do lots of lovely cakes and stuff. The Mosaic Academy. That's Sharon Taylor. And through there is part of Ibrahim's Khan, the open air theatre. And here's Stephanie Rose. It sells lots of nice cakes. I've filmed inside them quite a few times. Again, this whole area here gets a lot busier. So I'm going to walk through Ibrahim's Khan now. Feeling the heat. Mind the bushes. Pastry workshops, I can smell that. There used to be lots of spiders there, but I think they've just withered with age. Now this whole area here was a complete mess before it was renovated. It was like a forgotten courtyard. And sometimes when you come here, there'll be a chap here playing a ukulele or similar. Oh, he's not here today. Oh, he is here, but he's working rather than playing. Right, there's loads of dream catchers here, and they do get replaced every so often, if you're wondering why we're in such good nick still. So it's they're done by Piece to Piece, which is bi-partisan group of women basically from the north and south of Cyprus who get together and prove that people can coexist who come from different cultures. Or the same culture really, if you look at the history of it all. You keep politics out of it, people get on fine. Anyway, enough of the lectures. I'm going to walk back this way towards the mosque. They used to up here on a building which I now note has a huge crack in it. There used to be a lovely mural done by an artist called Milu, or Milai, something like that anyway. And it was painted over because the owner wanted to renovate the building. And it looks like they didn't do a very good job of that. Anyway, but the good news is the good people of Euroscopu spoke to the artist and said, look, we got this big tower here. Could really do with a lick of paint. Do you fancy putting something on it? Now, I'm paraphrasing here, I don't know how the conversation actually went. But the end result was the tower was painted and it looks fantastic. As opposed to that wall up there which has got a blooming great crack in it. Now here's the place. I've been meaning to go back in there and actually do some filming. It's an art craft place, but I need to have the right camera for that. And technically this is the right camera, but I'm doing a different film at the moment and I'm all hot and sweaty. I don't want to burst in and say hello again when I've already done a couple of films. So you got the indoor the covered market on the left now, which you've seen in the previous film. I'll show you a little bit of it again. And I'll finish back at the murals. Not the murals, the mosque. God, old age, eh? Actually, I'll finish by saying hello to the the Paphos cat lady again, which is just up here. I'll walk past this chap with his wares. We'll cross the road quickly before I get run over by a tourist. Now there is another mode I can try filming with this, which I will do. I'll do an experiment on in my garden first, I think, but then I'll try it here, single lens as opposed to 360. See what that's like. But I do have to chop and change cameras at the moment because in the summertime it just gets too hot for a camera to do more than one film. But it's nice getting a different perspective. Anyway, I'll leave the last words to the cats of the Paphos cat lady, who are patiently waiting to be fed. Meow. Hello. Little batty paw. And back. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers.